Happy Wednesday, world. This week we are happy to welcome singer and DJ Ata all the way from France. We were happy to meet Ata via Zoom to talk more about her history and influences surrounding music. Thank you for joining us for episode 53. Stay locked in to meet Ata and listen to her medley of music. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Silly Girl Carmen. Today we are going to jump into a quick interview and then you can enjoy her mix. I am sitting here via Zoom with the artist and DJ Ata. How are you doing today?
I'm good. And you?
Very good. Thank you for coming on here. So I like to give people a reference on where our guests are at and then where they're originally from. So where are we speaking to you from?
Okay. So, as I said, I come from France. I'm living in Paris, and my origins are Algerian and Caribbean.
Nice, very cool, very cool. Love to hear that, and it's cool for me because I'm in Detroit, Michigan, so it's nice that I get to speak to people all over the world, and we're far away, but this is cool. So let's jump into this. I know you started out as a singer and then ventured into DJing. Can you tell us what your style of music started as and how it evolved since becoming an artist and DJ, or maybe how it's similar?
Yeah, a lot of things to say. I've born in a family of musicians. My mother is a singer and my father is a bass player. So I was already in a music environment, and this is how everything started, right? And then I went to a jazz school, so I learned to play piano. I learned to sing, everything, and around 14 years old. I was a teenager, so a little bit dumb. And I just wanted to stop everything. So I stopped piano, but not singing. And at first it was very I was a jazz singer. At first. And I really loved soul music, R&B, hip hop. So yeah, I think it's my roots, like the deepest one. And so then I go to college and I met so many people who are musicians too, and we start a band like jazz, soul, weird thing between French and English, and it was not enough for me because I had some how to say that, like melodies in my mind, but I didn't know how to express them well, and so I start to learn about Logic. Comment on appelle déjà? Logic, but I don't know the word for the other one, but it was Logic most of the time. And I start to produce my own music.
Nice.
Yeah, and after that, as a DJ, I really liked. I always liked to play music in the parties and with my friends and digging some new things. And one day I was in a party with friends, and a girl come to me and say, "Oh, it's nice what you play. Can you come to my next party and play for me?" And I was like, "I don't know how to DJ." And she was like, "Oh, but you're gonna learn and you're gonna come and it will be nice." And this is how everything started as a DJ.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, it was like, and I came in this party and there was like 1,000 people inside. It was like crazy, and I played with the slide, for a song to another, and it was really, really nice. I really enjoyed this first experience, and after that, I started to play for other clubs, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Very cool. That's a funny way to hear it. It was just like you jumped right in. Somebody's like, "Come play your DJ." That's cool. Exactly. So I was looking at your Instagram, and I saw you had a tag and associated with a collective called Dawa. Can you tell us more about that? How that came about?
Yeah, Dawa is a collective. We are 3 people inside, 2 guys and me, and everything starts at a party again. These 2 guys, DU and Night London, were playing for a restaurant called Bocariba, and it was in the Belleville neighborhood for people who knows this part of the city. And and it was very friendly, you know, a lot of friends, a lot of good music, a lot of good vibe, energy, everything. And I asked them if I can play with them and be a part of the group at first, and they said yes. And then we played at 3. So it was a Saturday in this little restaurant called Bocariba, and we really enjoyed the experience. So we wanted to do it in other place in Paris. And it started like this actually. And I think maybe, but we're gonna talk about it after, but I can just introduce it maybe. The thing who really how to say that, like make us progress, yes, like this. It was to go to the Nyege festival in Uganda, and it was like, it was like a game changer, you know. Nice. Like I think we really start to understand what the power of the collective was at this place at this moment. And after that,
so the collective got to play in Uganda for an event. Wow, that is really cool. When was that you got to go there? What year was it?
It was like 3 years ago, I think now.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you guys will all play together? It's just like you'll do back to back, or how does it work when you guys play?
No, like this is what I have to say. We each one have his own, you know, style. And for Night London, for example, is more like Afro house style. So I really like it. And for DU, it's more like traditional and mixed with electronic music. Afro traditional mixed with electronic music. And for me, it's more like, you know, I like to make like tracks start at 130 BPM. Yeah, like I like baile funk. I like to play, of course, hard drums, this kind of thing. So yeah, we really have our own style. And so first it's Night London, then it's you, and after that it's me, because you know it's for the end of the party. Nice. And everyone is very high and wait for the last part. Yes.
Nice. Well, that's cool. I like. Yeah, that's fun that you found a connection with other people, and you guys like, you know, sharing that experience, and it's been working. So that's really cool. Something different, you know.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, what has been one of the most influential experiences that's shaped your creativity and music expression? Something that stands out.
Yeah. And just to finish, before I start to speak about it, Dawa, it's come from Arabic language, right? And it means like messy.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why we call this collective like that, because we all each one has his own style, like I said, and it's a big party with a lot of friends, a lot of energy, a lot of vibes. So that's why it's called.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome. And yeah, for the experience that shaped my creativity, I think, like, first of all, it's my mom. Yeah, it's pretty obvious because, you know, she's also a jazz singer, and so she gave me the basics, like Nina Simone, Sarah Vaughan. Sorry for my accent. I'm really sorry. It's like the French accent.
No, fine. Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah. So yeah, and after that, how can I say that? Like, yeah, maybe the Niégué Niégué was a very big experience for me, because it was the first time I played music out of Paris. It was, yeah. And the vibe was like crazy. I didn't experience something like that before, so yeah, it was really intense. And qu'est-ce que je peux dire d'autre? Yeah, the other thing is, I think, like, everything in my life find a way to be expressed in my work, you know. Everything I live, everything I feel, I have to put it somewhere, because if I don't do that, it's like I'm comment je peux dire ça? I'm not feel right. You understand what I mean? Yeah. So I need to have this place where I can say what I want, say what I think about my life, about things I see, everything. So yeah, but yeah, I think, like, the most the influential experiences, it's difficult to describe, you know, like, there's so many things.
Yeah,
I can't choose like that, but yeah, for sure the travels, love, for example, and yeah, and also when you have, like, bad experience in life, it's really important to have somewhere to express it, but also to sublime. Yes, there's a good word, to sublime it. Yeah, so it's
nice. Well, yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's good to hear your perspective, and yeah, it makes sense, because yeah, a lot of things inspire us and are influential. So yeah, it's life in itself. So I totally get that. I was reading how your sets could be described as remedies for the body and soul. Can you share more detail on this? And do you feel music and DJing can be used as a healing modality?
Yeah. One thing I really like in music is the trance. You understand? Like, for me, especially in electronic music, and sometimes in Afro traditional music, because there is a rhythm who is on this one rhythm on repeat, you know. And this way to play music makes us in trance. Yeah. And that's why I talk about remedies for body and soul, because I think that trance can have a really, really good how to say that, like comment on dit? Sorry, I looking for my words.
You're fine.
I forget the word in French, so I forget the word in French, and then I forget the word in English.
Maybe.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, good influence, en fait.
Yeah.
Yes. There is a good influence when you are in trance, because your conscience is modified, you know, and so you start to feel differently. You start to understand differently the environment around you, and it's like you are in drugs, but without the drugs.
Right.
You understand? And this is what I like with music. It's very powerful, you know. You can change your mind with music, and especially with the Afro and the Afro electronic music. So that's why I talk about that. And yeah, sometimes, for example, even for me, sometimes I have bad mood, you know, I have bad feeling, and I come to the party and I play my music and I'm like, yeah, everything is like, I forgot everything because, you know, it's like, I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it's like medicine.
Yeah.
For me, to me, sorry. And yeah, can you feel music in the DJ can be used as a healing modality? Yes, yes, 100%. Like, you know, like there is in psychology we talk about musicotherapy, and it's sometimes it's the only way to express something that you feel, or the trauma you pass through, and yes, and so in this case we use music for healing people, and that's very powerful. Even for the old people, you know, it's the only thing that stay in your mind. Even if you forget everything in your life, you remember the music. This is like incredible. Yeah. And so that's why I think like music and DJing, because music and DJing is the same thing, right? It's just a way to express it. So yeah, I think like we can use it in different moments in life, for sure. And it's funny because like 2 days ago I was looking a video, and a guy played techno music in comment dire ça, in a house for old people, you know. And he learned them how to make techno music. And they were and they enjoyed it. Like very, like they liked what they do. And this is very important because I think we need music in our life. Like we need it. It's not like a you know, hobby or something. It's like we need this thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's beautiful. I definitely agree. And I think that is like the best feeling when you go see a DJ or you're at a party and the music, it's just like, yeah, you go into an altered experience of like the vibration of that and being around people. So it's super, it is very powerful. So I agree with that. And I like how you put that in your bio. So, well, thank you so much for coming on here. I look forward to hearing your mix and hearing more of your music and sharing that with our platform. And hopefully we can connect, whether you come to the States or if we're out in France eventually. It would be nice to connect again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.